Then I took a picture of the affected area and I was shocked. Hello my dear friends, thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Vish and you're watching Vish the Weekender. Alright, so I'm back in Hyderabad. The Vizag trip is over. I wish it could have been much more longer, but it had to come to an end. So I'm back in Hyderabad and I have very big plans about my future travels right around Hyderabad. So in this video, I wanted to quickly talk about how my experience was visiting Vizag and places right around it. As we were visiting Vizag, my first priority was get my car serviced, which I did. As you have seen in the Zafargarh video, the first part of it, you can watch that video by clicking on the link at the top here. So after returning from Zafargarh, I got busy with our Vizag trip preparation. So after getting everything done, it was time for us to start from Hyderabad. So we started at 3 in the afternoon because we wanted to travel during the night time. So as you all know, it's the winter time. Night fell much sooner and the roads were very nice up until Vijayawada. So there is a huge stretch of road which is under extension after Vijayawada, and after crossing that part, the roads were totally destroyed. The roads were so pathetic. I felt like my car tires would split from its position. The road was greatly depressed and formed huge potholes. The cheaper job of laying roads were clearly seen. Anyways, I'm not complaining about that, but just saying because they were still charging toll fee. I also had similar experience in the past on same stretch of road. So thankfully after Rajahmundry roads were really nice. So we reached Vizag 4:30 in the morning the following day. So after reaching Vizag, it took a day for us to settle down. Alright, so after settling down, we started talking about all the plans which we had made. So the next day after that, I went out exploring Yarada beach. I wanted to go to a beach first because I get a pleasant feeling whenever I go there, and Yarada is one of my favorite beaches in Vizag. So after visiting Yarada beach, I wanted something really challenging. So then I chose Madhavadhara trek point. So it is a trekking spot which can be reached through Madhavadhara locality. So I decided to trek that hill, and my choice was right. It was quite a challenging trek. Climbing the hill via steps was very challenging. It was steep and uneven, but the comforting part was the trees. They made a world of difference. They were like a roof over our heads, protecting us from the sun, and the wind was very cold because of them. After successfully trekking up and down the hill, we returned home that evening. But after a few days, I started feeling pain on my left knee pit. When I touched that location, I noticed there was something, but I ignored it. So we started off to Araku after a couple of days, and while in Araku, the pain increased so much that I couldn't walk. Then I took a picture of the affected area and I was shocked. So here is what I found. Can't see clearly? Let me zoom in a bit. So there was this tiny insect which had been there for a week, and the pain increased so greatly it went to the point that I couldn't walk properly. I then pulled it and thought everything will get better. However, the pain increased even more and the affected area got bulged and it was all reddish. After looking at that area carefully, we found that its sting was still there. So we then carefully removed it, and then I had to visit a doctor and take a tetanus shot, and then after that he gave some antibiotics, and then I had to be on medication for some time. So after recovering from it, it was time for our vacation's last trip, and then we started our journey towards Lambasingi. The primary reason to visit Lambasingi was to be there at the viewpoint at early in the morning, like 5ish, and explore places around it. However, we could not reach on time. I think there are more than one path to reach the viewpoint, and the one we chose was quite tedious. We turned back from there and then started our journey towards Kottapalli waterfalls. And after visiting Kottapalli waterfalls, our disappointment that we couldn't reach the viewpoint in time was gone. So this is all I've got for you guys in this video. Just wanted to share my experience. So I've decided on my next trekking point. So I'm going to visit that next week. So you should see that video next week on this channel. And another thing, guys, there's going to be a huge addition to this channel. It's about how I'm going to travel in the future. So it's going to be a surprise. I'm not going to reveal that in this video, okay? So you should see a video on that, me revealing what it's going to be, alright? So I would greatly encourage you guys to subscribe to my channel and come along with me on all these awesome journeys. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.